Nsem-Pii and also Atuguba mu na wakachire ne say we use taboo words on Ashanti man yewra sejon onye ne ba bi kro uye sabi o uye sireni ensem bi o ho kachire sireni a ebeye mojasem beye ntokwa enso use elma yewra sejon adan also attack Supreme Court and the bears have come home to roost and na wo yes yewra sejon attack Supreme Court inti wabo musu no autotu bi ma no kan sem ya kire no and na wukro ya wo attack the same Supreme Court and who protect I say ni kwa so bi attack Supreme Court our can be a chair yewra Atuguba and odina come memory lane nsem a kan ye no abo bi so am ye tie am ye hu nipa oye omenkuti
people of this kind nipa bit says John Jesus Christ. You see how Atuguba in 2012 the nyabri na all disrespecting Sir John MPP because we be no akebibia against Supreme Court and he said you think you can attack the Supreme Court and people of this kind the insults Sir John ya Asantini na Asantini use the word sa nipana is a big insult but the Atuguba of enough had the audacity to sit because he was the presiding judge. Enough now. They have things that you don't say about nothness. Things that when you say about nothness, it's a taboo, they will go after you. There's a Atuguba who said to talk to Ashanti man, say, Sa nipa te say wo, nipa people te say wo. The insult of it. Atuguba descended into the gutters. This same judge, and now I can say you descended into the gutters and insulted Sir John. For God, he says, Sir John, and you'll be papa, and you'll be yere, if you busuemu, and a political party. But Sir John kept the composure because Atuguba said, "You attacking the Supreme Court. You can't attack the Supreme Court." And so no. Ochabo Sir John, papa. And we all see this man. Now, Daily Graphic, me refer you to Daily Graphic. On the 11th January 2012, Daily Graphic, who will be a go check it, who will be a go online. Me refer you. 2012, this same day Atuguba Omuntio, before I start looking at him. And looking at the statement, and then 2012, 11 January, bra, yadi election petition no call Supreme Court. Na Ghanaian nanado assume President John Mahama, SU Electoral Commission say there are evidence, and nanado the evidence appear so pin sheet yenyawa pin sheet and nanado the call ye. Now he was able to lead evidence to prove say there were infractions, there were breaches, irregularities. Cause war election petition into no. There more elections declaration into Guno. There's Atuguba at the time now before he made the assembly. Now man for can say oh identity Supreme Court no. He made the assembly. He did just Atuguba and the judges be arbitrary so into your say people follow be kasa. And there's Atuguba this story ni heading. Don't doubt the integrity of the judiciary. Says Justice Atuguba. Now, we can't go from it. My reference is 11 January 2012. I read a Supreme Court judge, Mr. Justice William Atuguba, has taken a swipe at persons he perceived to be casting doubt about the independence and integrity of the judiciary. There's a Atuguba in tree or see 2012 say then in the say and then a man for ADD judicial term any say judicial no any independent engine ho and the fence no omu nye kofubia omu ye konkron omu work high moral integrity. There's a That is Justice William Atuguba is speaking. Now, Delegate Coutinho. Or see, this country is solid, but it's breaking down because principles are being chopped down. He said, adding, that is not good. Quote this Atuguba. Or see, we have a strong and solid independent judiciary in the country, which must be preserved. Mr. Atuguba said, in apparent response to a challenge to his being a member of the panel constituted by the Chief Justice, Mrs. Georgina Wood, to hear Sharon, when I say, Akosi, and I'm making also mention on certain people or things say they are naturalistic. Omo koso, when I say, Ebo Abayichi, or we also raise so many issues. Into and then measure Justice William Atuguba, who he is and what he stands for. And I feel that you baby Ojina ewo ne political divide and ne judicial stance. Just Atuguba here obi him say one of the longest serving Supreme Court judges in our country. I was serving about 44 years as a judge or starting with magistrate and rising Supreme Court. Only so far Goyakufu and Lawrence and so one appointed to as Supreme Court judges. They were there and served almost about 22 years, and he was so critical. And you realize that Oyobia now you're very principled, and in terms of the rulings and judgments, but also very critical about so many things. This judge, Supreme Court judge, Ghana for respecting Mokai very well at Cape Coast, Winneba. Lawrence brought here Senator Bonabaswa says he's one of the finest judges or bringing discipline during election petition, brought up presiding as a judge. So we all admire him as one of the eminent jurists. When they say Odin Huni or Nyobia Katashani Pro Ebana Kwemu or distribution is very well. But Ofi the bench, once a while, no now Wabeto but this time, no, Wabeto forcefully. Some of the comments and in the statement of making, we will look at it critically and look at whether those statements and comments, is something that we can hold on and then look at it. Critically, the judiciary play a very important role. Therefore, Obi can judiciary and some of us will be very mindful the way a young running institution is down. It's one of the arms of government that administer justice to the ordinary Ghanaian. So, just Atuguba, 2012, just Atuguba has been on the bench for 44 years. Into Yobia, what also as a judge, he has been quiet. The 1992 Constitution, about to be not just Atuguba a judge. While you're quiet, one can one to two bombs, one channel drink, but also I benefiting from this same structure and appointment structure and the way the judiciary runs. He has contributed the quota to whatever the judiciary is today. I rise here, say, a new time, Royal Supreme Court judge, a contrast Supreme Court judge, benefiting from the largesse, Supreme Court judge, allowances, privilege, the way he was appointed, and everything about the Supreme Court. Yes, Atuguba was there, enjoyed it, didn't raise issues, and they all raise it. Now, critically, very interesting. Let's see Justice Atuguba in 2012. Munya muhuno critically. Now, I can say former Chief Justice Georgina Wood and I saw presiding. You know, NDC at Tobomb, Mamidi, at Setino, there were so many petitions against Georgina Wood. Petition before the former Management Funding Credits AC, when they say Atta Mills, to remove the woman from office. In fact, they do tell me, as soon as you can I raise the issue, say, Mami Sophia Kufu, Chief Justice Lodino, and my own Luzu cases be bring, You remember the famous jargon? There are so many ways of killing a cat. In fact, they rose against the former Chief Justice election petition. Instead of her presiding, she decided to allow Justice William Atuguba to preside. Then Papa Atuguba and who say a wrong. We're raising an issue that one. Say me a judge, me Chief Justice. Now, if such a case a very novel, a case for the first time a big murder, a case we need the eminent judges, including the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice, to be part of the panel to preside. My American say, on preside, Justice Atuguba was happy. Didn't see anything wrong with that. Didn't raise any issue with that. And happily, or assume the presiding judge. Now, moi, 2012 election petition, lawyer Ampaw, a story about to be even filmed. O shared number what TV3 from day one. I almost here for 8 months. I was analyzing the election petition for 8 months. So I know Justice Atuguba, the conduct, the behavior, and the way I manage the court. He was so happy of stamping the authorities. Mukai, the famous contempt cases are or citing cases. So John need to and then, but say Justice Atuguba in 2012, the way Okasaye, Supreme Court, me producer, Justice Atuguba in 2012. But you say Obia Justice Atuguba, the way protecting the judiciary and the integrity of the judiciary. Say Obia new way to running out. Volume.
The ordinary people, the year 20,000, you know, ordinary people sold their small properties and left this country, fled. Look at that. Because of what? Because of what? They are not entitled to sleep peacefully? Because of people of this kind? 2008, look at the tension. Because of what? People involved in politics, how many are they? How many people run for elections in this country? So that when these things are coming, everybody is panicking, running away, or, worrying, having sleepless nights. These things go on, and we just feel that, oh, it's okay. The state should become anemic before somebody like this. Look at that. Well, let's give him full chance to explain the source of his power over the state of Ghana. He's here. Let him demonstrate the source of his power, because he is very powerful, can run down the Supreme Court and feel nothing wrong about it. The state of Ghana must bow to him. It's my trouble, my worry. 24 million people should be taken for granted for a right by a few self-bloated individuals going on, worsening, and everybody should keep quiet.
Next to appear before the judge,
I think, sir, we all saw Justice Atuguba, the way and the near break 2012, it's as a Sir John attacking the Supreme Court. And you see the language. Who are you? Who do you think you are? Block it. Look at the choice of words. Na Sir John Gino Dina Papai Etutomano. Niko kwa pai. Adentia. Sir John attack the judiciary and the Supreme Court almost sitting. So he said that you think you can attack the integrity of the Supreme Court? Justice Atuguba was so angry with people who are attacking the Supreme Court in 2012. But you see, I'm coming, I'm driving.
The authority of this country must be upheld for peace. The ordinary people, the year 20,000, you know, ordinary people sold their small properties and left this country, fled. Look at that. Because of what? Because of what? They are not entitled to sleep peacefully? Because of people of this kind? 2008, look at the tension. Because of what? People involved in politics, how many are they? How many people run for elections in this country? So that when these things are coming, everybody is panicking, running away, or, you know, worrying, having sleepless nights. These things go on, and we just feel that, oh, it's okay. The state should become anemic before somebody like this. Look at that. Well, let's give him full chance to explain the source of his power over the state of Ghana. He's here. Let him demonstrate the source of his power, because he is very powerful. Can run down the Supreme Court and feel nothing wrong about it. The state of Ghana must bow to him.
Atuguba.